take it on told her, you don't have to be in the military to have PTSD. So, thanks, Sam.
Yeah, I was gonna say thanks.
Yeah. But I'm just chopping up today about some things that how we can do to help yourself, not trying to be in a so depressed mood. It's too hot for that right
It
now.
really,
The gas, it's really too hot, man.
it's too hot to be angry.
Yeah, it is. You don't have a frown on your face and just walk around mean mugging people, man. And they said a smile is just a frown turned upside down, my friend. Yeah, that's I have nothing to do with that. Y'all know who that is. But undisputed truth. I'm saying that song, smiling faces, and just gotta work at everything that you're doing. Work hard. Be
Yes.
persistent about it. Don't hold yourself back. The only person that can hold yourself back is you. Look in the mirror each and every day and realize, I need to upgrade or do anything.
Do you know what I do?
What's that?
So this may be cheese ballish,
Okay.
but I have a foot massager, and on like really rough days, like last night, I decided to do it. And for the whole duration that my massager is going, I'm on the YouTube channel, and I have like positive affirmations, and it runs
Right.
for like 15 to like 30 minutes. And it's like it just you repeat it over and over and over, and it's like I'm whole, and she says it, and then you say it, and you don't have to say it out loud. You can say it in your head.
Yeah, no.
Usually Sam's watching a movie, so I have my earbuds in, and so
Right.
I'm like reaffirming and reaffirming and reaffirming, and I think more people should do that. Like, it's readily available, free positive affirming YouTube channels that you can just listen to.
Okay.
And
so
they say to do it
to
before
relax-
bed,
Before bed, to
because
relax
it'll like
your
give you
mind.
positive dreams.
Right.
And then do it first thing in the morning.
Ah.
But unfortunately, first thing in the morning, I like to listen to like Meg The Stallion or like Cardi B gets my day going.
Yeah.
So I positive affirm at night, so I don't have like night terrors and stuff as bad. And then in the morning, I do my like booty drop song, get
Yeah,
going.
there you go.
But
There you go.
yeah.
You gotta get the vibe
And
of how you want to feel for that day.
you can get on there and listen to
Yeah.
different voices that like, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know?
Well, there's so many
you
ways
have to
that
try it
people,
out.
yeah, just try it out, see what happens for you. Because just because something might work for someone else doesn't mean it might
yeah.
work for you. It's okay. A lot more people are, we're all opinionated about everything. You can dislike something and just move on.
Yeah.
At times we put too much pressure on ourselves for people to like me or like what I say. No, not necessarily so. You're voicing your opinion, and you get feedback on it. Learn from that. Don't be so jump to the conclusion that hey, you don't know what you're talking about or what have
Don't
you.
be so offensive
Yeah,
so
there you go.
quickly that what they're telling you is negative.
Yeah.
That's where constructive criticism come from, and you have to grow and be able for people to tell you like, hey, the way you talk to so and so is kind of like, nah, and then you just like
Yeah.
adjust. I've had a lot of instances where people will be like, yeah, you're aggressive. Maybe
Yeah.
you like tone it down a little bit with her or whatever, and
Yeah.
then I'll make that switch. I don't sit there and go, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, right.
Like what? And then get all aggressive again. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or anything.
That's true. You just
So, like-
because that raises your blood pressure.
Yeah, but
already
you have
know
to
that.
be able
Yeah,
to
just calm things
accept
out. Yeah,
people and
constructive
what they want
criticism.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go to someone for advice and they give it to you, accept it.
Yeah.
You went to them in the first place. There's so
Yeah.
many people that ask for advice and you give it to them and they're like, I don't even know why I asked you. And it's like, well, I don't either.
Yeah,
But, you know.
okay, that's a good point there. Because, when you confide in someone and a friend and you think, and then next thing you know, you hear from two different people about something that you confided in with that person that was really personal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where that lack of trust, or loyalty might figure that, well, I'm not really getting anything, out of the situation, or because if you dislike something about somebody, I think you should have that one-on-one talk. Just say, hey, what's going on? Oh, and see, it could be a whole total different thing that happened that jumped to that little conclusion.
Absolutely.
So, it's crazy that people, that we all do it at some points in life. I guess life, L-I-F-E, y'all know me as the acronym man of comedy, and living in future expectations. You can take that out of here if you want to. That's right, L-I-F-E. And right now I'm going to be sending out a link coming out Monday you know, and try to see people that want to
So, like,
order
let
some
me
shirts.
just kind of redirect y'all. So, I'm wearing one of his shirts that we have printed out just to kind of show. And I mean, on film, it doesn't look as good, but it's bitch. Okay. And at the bottom, it says Wednesdays with Wendell because we're, as he said, trying to be consistent. And so, if y'all would like to purchase shirts, y'all can pre-order on Monday. We'll have an order form. But prior to that, starting probably this afternoon, we're going to do a poll.
Right.
We're going to do a poll and put out some acronyms and see which ones y'all like the best. And those will be the first set of pre-orders that we do. Will be the public's popular opinion
Yes.
on which
yeah.
acronyms
Yeah.
we should print, in hopes to start getting Mr. Wendell's out there and really getting his acronyms heard and people really
And just for as a positive thing, because my acronyms are based on taking somewhat of a negative vibe and put a positive twist on it. For the better, and it's
So
really hard.
Yeah, we should tell them what bitch is though. So I mean, people will say I'm a bitch because like I am. I'm both bitches, the positive and the negative. But this is the positive. So it's what? It's
Bitch. Beautiful, intelligent, tenacious, charming, and humorous. That's the kind of B-I-T-C-H I like. Even though Megan Thee Stallion has that song, you know, I'm not trying to get in nothing like that. Just put it out there. It's all good.
and I told y'all like night and day with me.
Yeah, you know, and there's a lot of things going. So we're going to check things out, venture out a little bit. Hey, I figured that you really have to live, learn to love life. You know, just move around, just passing out a little wisdom. I learn something new every day. I really do, for everybody, all walks of life, you know, animals alike. You know, from a toddler to an elderly to a person that's disabled. You know, I don't discriminate. You know, I just try to pick their mind and see what they're doing. And that's one thing. I don't talk to everybody unless you're willing to talk to me. You know, I'm basically a quiet person until you get to know me, that I might not really want to shut up, but that's too bad.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, you know. So, you know, I'm just trying to instill in things. Now, I'm going to ask a friend of mine to be a guest. I haven't really called him yet. His name is Rudy Vasquez. He's a realtor here in Corpus Christi. Had mentioned it once before out on Facebook. But I've noticed, I read going across the news that on the island, if you're living on the island, that's some pretty high finance that you're paying out there for. The average home is $802,000 on the island. Now, I mean, and that's 97% more than most neighborhoods in the state of Texas, and also 90% in the United States. So that saves for a lot, a little bit. Whereas the average rental properties there on the island is like $1,900 a month.
Yes.
That's just the average. Now some are more than others.
Yes.
My point being is that, you know, real estate and Corpus Christi, you can, you know, medium sized people in medium homes, you know, 500 to 4,000, you know, then you got your 350, you know, and what location the part that you're on, because if you're on an island, you might as well say, what is my security? It got to be the water, because if a big tidal wave, I don't know what to tell you. You know, not too many people come
That
get you if something happens.
Insurance is strong.
You know, so I'm not mad because you have the money to pay for that protection, insurance. You know, hey, enjoy yourself. And I talked to a young lady the other day. She says, well, just because I live on an island doesn't mean that I have a lot of money. I didn't say that you had a lot of money. I said,
it just means you can afford to live on the island, girl.
Yeah, I'm not mad because, you know, women, I'm put out to you like this. You have all the juice and half the money. So let's make that perfectly clear right now. Okay? Yes. Yeah, y'all want to say that again? That's all the juice and half the money. So I can't help it for these guys that be getting their sugar mamas. I don't care. You know, I had this young lady.
Sugar mamas, huh?
You know, I got a telephone rang and I picked up, I said, hello. She says, oh, how you doing? Why you say, oh, you got company? I said, no, it's just you. Because the last time I heard from you was back there in 2019. You know, then all of a sudden you getting them stimulus checks, you know, 3 stimulus checks went by, you know. You said, oh, she said, hold on, are you referring to the money that I owe you? I said, yes, I'm referring to the money. Because she put out, she even got the 3P line and put patches all in her hair. And she got $20,000 because, yes, public record, yes, I'm serious.
Oh
And
my
so
God.
she was very upset. She had called to say if we can hook up. I said, that's been 2019. Well, I said,
Hook up, or
yeah, like
go
a
out on a
parlay.
date?
No, that now, like I say, I don't.
Because
use
like
that
hook
word.
up means like different things.
Gee,
So
well,
like hook
gee.
up, like
No, we can't do no parlay, no hookup, no date unless she has $1,500.
did she have it or no?
No, she don't have it, so there's nothing I can help her with. So she got very offensive, and I told her it's been all those 3 years, and you call me up now because you and whoever your lover that you've had went separate ways. Now you call this old man to see what's up. I said no. I said you have just been put on the BB list. She said, what's the BB list? I said, bye, bitch. And that was it. Hung up. The phone rings again.
That's a whole different kind of bitch.
Yeah, well, you know.
Hashtag the other bitch. I'm hashtag this kind of bitch. I don't want to be a BB bitch. I don't want to be a bye bitch.
You know, they got the boss bitch. You know,
that one
you know the
is
bold
different.
bitch.
See,
you know, have so
spectrum.
many of them. There's so many of them. So, you know, I wish I could put that on. How many BBs are on your list? You know, it's a bunch of them. You know.
Yeah,
I
you
got
went
quite a
through.
few.
I'm trying to
I got
upload the
quite a
videos
few.
so that
I got quite a few.
you went through a whole list.
Now, besides that, now, as far as like I say, people is hot. Do not leave your. I'm not saying leave your kids at home, but if you take them to the store with you, do not leave them in the car. You both of y'all go in the store together. I mean, some of y'all, you know.
And gas is too expensive to leave your kids in the car to go in the store with your car running too, and the AC going. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
like,
I mean,
like gas is too like just don't.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Drink
Take them in
Pedialyte,
with you.
Pedialyte
You
pop
know.
ices, what is it? Pickles for cramps because everybody's gonna be dehydrated walking from their car to their house.
And it's really bad right now. And plus temperatures. Slow down, relax. Okay, somebody cut you off. Okay, you know, so many people that drive, texting, talk, texting. Just. Hey, you drive. You're in a vehicle, and sometimes when you're looking down, you look back up. Less than 2 seconds, bam.
Yep.
You know, so just take your time, be aware. Because it's really crazy. Wow, insurance is going crazy up. Now, my biggest thing about inflation is the food prices when you go in the store. Yeah. It changes. It's like the stock market now, man. You go in there and it's going up. It's not coming down. You know, one lemon went from 62 cents per lemon to 68 cents in 4 days.
Yeah, like
that's just a lemon.
Like mangoes were a little expensive before. They're about $1 a mango or whatever. Now it's almost what, like $2.50?
Yeah, well,
almost $3.
The little small avocado is $1.06. Then you get the big Haas avocado. That's $2.98. You might as well say that's $3.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I know, because most of my groceries are protein and vegetables.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I used to garden, right?
Yeah,
you remember?
yes, you did. Yeah.
And then we got this beautiful space, and I haven't really had the opportunity.
You don't have the time.
Well, Sam bought me a bunch of seeds this weekend, and I'm going to start germinating them and get them back into my garden because there's a shortage on red peppers. So they're not even making sriracha sauce right now because sriracha sauce has to take so many red peppers, and so they stopped production because there's a shortage.
Yeah.
We have shortage on stuff that we can plant ourselves.
Right, there you go. Okay,
So
I think that's
again.
And the biggest thing a lot of people are doing, for those who don't know, I'm not talking about ones who've already the millionaires and billionaires, but a lot of people, young people themselves, that are actually buying land to cultivate.
Yep.
You know, you get that good harvest of vegetables and things that you need. You know, somebody might have a few cows missing or something like that, but that's okay. We're just trying to eat. But my point being is that you have to look out for that.
Yeah.
You can invest in that also, instead of the cars and or the houses, or you can do what you want to do. That's your own money, but in order for us to save the human race, we got to look at the big thing. And it's really hard, and people have been doing it for years, and I know people saying, oh, it's a goner though, because we have definitely intoxicated Mother Nature. She's been all kind of gassed up, as you per se. And
she's kind of wishy-washy, I guess.
And so what she spit out at you, I just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
And for another thing, for Juneteenth was a special time. Finally Negroes got a paid holiday, all 50 states. Couldn't get the 40 acres and the mule, but got a paid Negro holiday, and that's how I look at it. People, oh, why you say it like that? Because I'm just telling you how I feel. And it's the truth, and leave it at that. I feel, we'll say, well, how about some other ethnic backgrounds paid holiday? Well, some people got July 4th. And I can see that was 1776, and if you go back into history, slaves were picking cotton on July 4th, Independence Day, so I'm going to leave that one right where it lays. Just deal with that, man. And I'm not trying to go back into history to upset people or make people, hey, no. Just to understand and educate, and some people, I know this, and some people say, I never heard of this before.
Yeah.
And it's really a big thing when the truth of it all hasn't really came out. So make more truth come out. We all can grasp things and learn to live together.
More awareness.
Work together. More awareness in everything. Not just, for all lives matters when it comes down to anything. That goes for animals and anything. You got animals, once again, they out there in the chain in the heat. You better make sure they have some type of water out there, cool, underneath some shade, not in the sun.
It's too hot for dogs outside. Downtown,
please.
You see the vagrants, and they have their doggies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I even told Sam, I was like, oh my gosh, like their feet.
Yeah.
Or walking on it. So hot.
Yeah.
Like our Scarlett and Percy, like.
I feel bad for the animal.
It's so hot. Like,
I see more dogs on the leash with homeless people, but I never see a cat.
Yeah.
You ever see anybody walking around with a cat on a leash?
Poor doggy.
With a homeless person. I'm putting it out there, so y'all gonna laugh at it, because I'm gonna laugh at it.
Well, if you come to my house, you'll see a cat on a leash. That's right. You see my baby on leashes.
Yeah, your cat bad, though.
Yeah, she likes to go outside. I do harness my cats, my girls, my Willow and Baby.
Right.
And their harnesses have little tutus, and they go out on our porch, and they get curious, and I let them look around. They're starting to get curious where if I open the door, they want to go out and kind of check it, but then they won't go very far because they're all like, well, we're not on a harness, and my mom feeds me. But yeah, my cats are totally harnessed. You've been over there. You've seen it, right?
Yes, I have. Now I want you to know about the wind this song down, and let you know. Uh-oh. What happened?
We got to talk about me going to see you Thursday. We went and saw you at Mesquite Street Thursday.
Oh, okay. How was that? I mean, yeah, that's right.
So, I haven't gotten out in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you and Sam came. And
me and Sam, Tabitha and Adri.
And Rebecca was there.
And Rebecca and... Oh, wait. Adri didn't make it to that one. Oh. Becca made it. Yeah. Anyway, so we came. We saw Mr. Wendell. He threw out some new stuff we've never heard before. You got Sam to chuckle.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was one of those shows where I wish, though, people wouldn't be walking around while y'all are on set. Yeah. I know it's a restaurant, but like, I'm filming you, and y'all are gonna see the film. I'm gonna put it on the YouTube channel. But this particular person just kept walking in front, and you could see like we were filming. And so halfway through your set,
I got blocked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was great. And, shout out real quick. Mm-hmm. I hadn't seen Steve Espinosa in a while. Mm-hmm. I know he had gone through a lot of hardships and stuff with COVID, and he moved. So it was great to see him up there, and he did a couple of things like I never heard him do, and they were hilarious. So shout out to Steve for kicking it. Still kicking it. Awesome. He came out and it was great to vibe with him real quick and see him, and just that camaraderie still there. It was good, you know. Yeah. And the rest of the guys, we've met most of them. Some of them we didn't know. So it was great. Like I hadn't been in a while.
Now, you know,
It was
one thing I
warm.
can say, when you almost been like he was on his deathbed,
Yeah.
you know, talking
Yeah.
about Steve Espinosa, so
Yeah.
he definitely, I know,
He had to like
he's
learn how to
blessed,
walk again.
he's
And
grateful and thankful and all of that comes
and
along with that.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So shout out.
yeah. And everything's really good now. Dealing with the exchange and trip tonight, you know, this coming up Tuesday. Thursday
Tomorrow.
night.
Yep.
Tomorrow night. Where?
Yes, they will be at Cole Park.
Cole Park.
They're doing it's the concert series, the summer concert series, and so they have different bands on different days or whatever. So they'll be there from 8:30 to 10:30, and you just bring like your blanket and your drinks, you know, and you get to sit down, you know, in chairs on the
hill.
on the hill,
Up on the hill.
and you get to vibe with them. We'll be out there filming and getting some behind the scenes, some promo reel.
Cool.
So we'll get some fans. So trip tonight's wear y'all's glasses and your shirts.
There you go. Yeah, and then also then July the 28th, it's coming Tuesday. You know, Tina La Cucina is hosting her comedy event.
Yes.
You know, with Andy Gomez and Bill Eves. Now
Yeah.
that's going to be a good one just because I picture them as, you know, Laurel and Hardy. Now if y'all don't know who that is, go ahead and Google it. They're going to say what, and just because they're definitely two opposites, and I'm going to leave that right there.
I
That's
love
right,
Tina.
Laurel and Hardy. You know,
Lauren.
so Laurel and Hardy, yeah. And so, you know, the Hooks are in town. They'll be here through the Sunday. And I want you to know I got 6 tickets for Thursday night games, which will start at 6:35. So hit me up. Got 6 tickets. Sorry I can't get no more. I apologize. I can't get them on promotional days or for Friday for the fireworks. That's just how it goes. I don't like it either, but hey. Actually, I'm just trying to show some love and give back to people that's been good to me.
Yes.
And just putting it out there. But anyway.
And if you take the tickets, go. Don't
Yeah,
take the, don't
you-
take
you
the
don't have to
tickets
stay the
and
whole
then
game.
don't go.
Yeah,
'Cause that
go.
takes it out of somebody else's, you know.
Yeah, you know, somebody, because I know I love baseball. That's my first love. So that's why I'm still with it. You know, it's kind of hard. I want to go full blown comedy, but because of this baseball gig, it's kind of hard. And I'm just, you know, I'm blessed about a lot of things in life, and I take that to heart. But anyway, Felicia, thank you. Appreciate you. And for those out there, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Toodaloo.